What's up, YouTube? Today, just for the sake of having something to upload, I'm going to do a quick collection video of all the NASCAR things that I own, so let's get started. Starting up over here, just the hoods that you get for buying cars at a retail store. I have a lot more than this, they're just scattered around everywhere, nothing really significant. And then, before I talk about this, there are quite a few things here that I bought on my own, mostly the 164s. And then quite a few things that have been sent to me by my grandparents. Old things, such as here, a big book of all the trading cards from the 1991 NASCAR season. So a lot of familiar names in there. Also, we have an item to remember the inaugural Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. One second while I open it. A Zippo lighter. It's an all brass, a totally brass lighter with the Brickyard, hold on, focus, a Brickyard 400 logo on it, the little race logo. So, there we go, opens, probably works like, a lighter. Definitely don't plan on using that. Keep that in good condition, and then we have, hello. Then we have this little thing written about it. Gentlemen, start your engines. Yippee, cool, race. Probably see my phone in the reflection. Mike Skinner, 1995 164 scale truck. And then we have all of my Jimmy Johnson and Dale Earnhardt Jr. stuff. Now, the reason these 164s are down here and not up there with the rest is because there's just a lot of them. If anybody knows anything about me, or if the channel art doesn't make it obvious, I'm a Jimmy Johnson fan. So that's why there's a lot of Jimmy Johnson things, including his Busch Series car, which I'm super happy to have. That's not looking in very nice condition, but yay. And then there's a lot of Dale Earnhardt Jr. stuff, because he's the most popular driver and gets every car he's ever raced in his career made. Which includes this one, which I particularly think is probably one of the nicest looking 164 scale diecasts I have in my collection. I really like this car. Then there's it's a little dusty. A 2014 Ryan Trex Borla exhaust car. And I've heard this one's pretty rare. I haven't done a whole lot of research into it. And then a Buddy Baker car. Sorry, I put my fingers in front of the camera. I've also heard this one is worth a little something on eBay. I haven't really looked into that at all. And then most people don't know this because they know Lionel for NASCAR. But a John Force Racing NHRA car. So this is a pretty cool thing to have. It's not NASCAR, but it's made by the same people who make the NASCAR diecast, so I figured I'd put it with the rest of them. Then we have 124 stuff. First we have here an Alan Kulwicki car, which this is one of my favorite cars of all time. I really like the simplicity design and the color palette. Then we have a bunch of Dale Earnhardt cars, which include, this one's nicer than all of them. It's a lot more detailed. These are pretty basic over here. Then we have a number 3 truck, and another one of my favorite cars just because of gold chrome. Who doesn't like gold chrome? It's beautiful. Some other things that I did say are even cooler than that are these 124 scale diecasts that have a pit crew to go with them, which is also pretty cool. There's one for Richard Petty and one for Dale Earnhardt. Alright, next section. Now we're over here on my wall. Nothing too crazy over here. Yay, Kyle Busch sticker. A Dale Earnhardt Jr. AC Delco car that he drove in the Busch Series. This is, I like this car a lot. The kind of pale navy blue color scheme and the red and white colored number 3. Focus, darn you. And, yep, there we go. This car, okay. The packaging for this car smells about as bad as it looks. What I mean by that, it looks like it's been, poured water on a billion times and let ferment in a garage. It smells bad. So I've sprayed it to make it smell better. Then we have a, 1995 edition Jeff Gordon Rainbow Warrior diecast. Which, these are nice because the modern ones are cool, but it seems like they're always off with the main colors. They always get this dark blue in the center of the car. They always get this, like, way too bright. I like this one because it was back then. Color's perfect. Dale Earnhardt Sr. 143 scale diecast, which apparently aren't as common as 164 or 124. Then we have a second memorabilia item from the inaugural Brickyard 400, the program car. Yes, these things did exist, and they were just as pointless as they are today. But they look cool, mostly. Then a Richard Petty diecast, little Derek Cope Hero card sent by Seth Rawls. And this is a cool little thing right here. This is a Dale Earnhardt Sr. 23 karat gold trading card. Pick it up. So on the back of the card, oh, I'm stupid. Just try to tap the screen and make it focus and attack the card. There we go. We have all of his stats from his career. Well, not all of them, but we have the years, wins, poles, how much money he gained that year, how many points he had that year, and where he finished in the standings. They're right there, 24 karat gold, 987 out of 10,000. So that's pretty cool. Moving on up, we have a tribute card for Dale Earnhardt Sr., and then a generic Winner's Circle diecast for Dale Sr. Winner's Circle was great back in its day. And then we have the rest of my 1/64 scale diecast all on this shelf. So anyone who used to be on this channel back when it was really insignificant and undercovers, not that it's anything today, but back when it was absolutely nothing, I did NASCAR stop motion a little bit. I thought it was cool, so I just collected any card that I could. And as you can tell, I have not done that in about a year or two because there are like 4 2018 cars. And that's about it. Most of these cars are pretty outdated. For a matter of fact, we don't have Ryan Blaney or Trevor Bayne, for that matter, driving the 21 car anymore. Jeff Gordon, obviously, everybody has Jeff Gordon cars probably. David Reagan does not drive the 34 car. That is Mr. Michael McDowell. Eric Almirola, now in the 10 car. Truex Jr., back in a Chevy. Michael McDowell there in the 95. Now it's Casey Kane. So that's all pretty self-explanatory. And then up top we have a couple more Dale Earnhardt Sr. things. We got a couple license plates. Those right there, those are not real signatures. According to my grandparents, that one is authentic. And if I could get enough lighting on it, you would probably be able to see the Sharpie-ness of it. I don't know. And give me a sec. Down here, a couple of other cars sent by my grandparents. And in particular, I really like this one, this Mark Martin car. I really like the Ford Taurus body, and I really like this painting that goes with it. You just don't really see this kind of design anymore. You know, this, I wouldn't call it flames, not sure what it is, splatter design, whatever it is. Also, I used to make custom diecast back when I was younger. I don't really care for these anymore, but I keep them around just for old time's sake. And then down here we have a couple more, and a custom diecast not sent by me, but it has Gino Harvey's signature on it. Now, for anyone who is into stop motion still, I liked it for not a too long amount of time and got out of it when I grew up a little bit more, but this is from Affleck Cup Series, and I'm sure a lot of people that watch this channel might know who he is. I designed a car, a Gino Harvey car, because why not? Affleck makes some cool paint schemes, and I made one, and he was like, oh, that's cool. Can I use it for the Affleck Cup Series Season 7? And I was like, okay, sure, here's the design. So after the season was done, he sent me the car that he used in the videos, and a little thank you letter, and yeah. So I don't know if people fangirl or fanboy over stop motion series, but oh my god, there's that. Wow. Definitely a cool thing to have from him. And then closing out, we've got posters, Jimmy Johnson, Jeff Gordon, obligatory Dale Earnhardt Jr. poster. Got some hats over here. This was the hat I wore, or no it wasn't, yes it was. This was the hat I wore to my very first ever NASCAR race at Texas. And this is very faded, but that's supposed to be a Chad Knaus signature, also sent by Gino. And that's about it. I think I'm pretty fortunate to have a collection of this size. I'm proud of it. Will it continue to grow? I don't know. It depends on if I want to keep spending money on NASCAR things. But I'm not currently... I don't know what to go with this video. I'm just uploading this video for literally... I don't have to give reasoning. I just need something to upload. Here's the collection. Yippee. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks. I'll see you on the next video.